Hello students, in the previous class we have learnt about the preparation, properties and structure of the diborane. We know very well that boranes are the binary compounds of the boron formed with the hydrogen. Generally, the suffix "ane" comes for the binary compounds of hydrogen formed with the other elements. So, simply we can call them as the hydrides also. In the previous class, we have learnt about the diborane. Diborane formula is B2H6. And in this video now we go for the study of the preparation, properties and structure of the other boranes. So prior to that we go for the classification of the boranes. Now we go for the classification of the boranes. Depending on the formula and the number of the hydrogen atoms, boranes are classified into the mainly two types. First one of them is the normal boranes or simple boranes, and second one of them is the dihydroboranes. Formula of the normal boranes is BnHn plus 4 and the formula of the dihydroboranes is BnHn plus 6. Here small n indicates the number of the boron atoms. Here in the dihydroboranes compared to the normal boranes, the number of the hydrogen atoms is more, and the number of the hydrogen atoms excess is 2. The boranes that come under normal boranes are diborane. Diborane formula is B2H6. Here n is equal to 2, so the number of hydrogen atom becomes 6. Next one is the pentaborane B5H9. So small n is equal to 5 and the number of hydrogen atoms is 9. Next one is the hexaborane. Its formula is B6H10. Next one is the decaborane B6H10. For the compounds that come under the dihydroboranes. First one among these is tetraborane. Here the number of boron atom is 4, so the number of the hydrogen atoms is 10. So the formula of the tetraborane is B4H10. And the next one is the pentaborane. So pentaborane that comes under dihydroborane is B5H11. We have the pentaborane in the normal boranes also. There we call it as the pentaborane 9. Here we call it as the pentaborane 11. And the next one in the dihydroboranes is eniaborane and the formula is B9H15. And after that, next higher borane that comes under the dihydroborane is the decaborane. Decaborane formula is B10H16. We have the decaborane in the normal boranes as well as under the dihydroboranes. The decaborane present under the normal boranes is called as decaborane 14, whereas the decaborane present under the dihydroborane is called decaborane 16. In this video, we will learn about the preparation properties of the higher boranes. Higher boranes means the boranes in which the number of boron atoms is more than 2 are known as the higher boranes. And in the diborane we have learned about the new type of bond, that is the banana bond or tau bond, which is also known as 3-centered 2-electron bond. The normal covalent bonds are called as 2C2E, that means 2-centered 2-electron bonds. In the higher boranes, here we have the normal covalent bonds as well as the banana bonds or tau bonds. What type of bonds are present in the higher boranes? Let us learn. In higher boranes we have the 5 types of bonds. First one is the terminal BH bonds. So these are simple covalent bonds or two-centered two-electron bonds. And second type of bonds are B-B bonds. These are also normal covalent bonds, that means two-centered two-electron bonds. And third category of bonds are BHB bridged bonds. These are special bonds or banana bonds or tau bonds. That means three-centered two-electron bonds, which all we have learned about this type of bonds already in the diborane. And fourth type of bonds are closed BBB bonds. So these are very much similar to the BHB bonds, but in the place of hydrogen we are having one more boron atom. These are also banana bonds or tau bonds or three-centered two-electron bonds. Next one is the bridged BBB bonds. These are also three-centered two-electron bonds or banana bonds. We go for the preparation, properties and structure of the tetraborane. Tetraborane formula is B4H10. So first of all we go for the preparation method. So under the preparation methods we go for the three methods. Among them, first one is the decomposition of the diborane. If diborane is kept for a long time, it slowly decomposes and gives the tetraborane along with the release of the hydrogen gas. Now we go for the second preparation method of the tetraborane. In this case also we use the diborane only. But here in this case diborane is passed through a hot cold tube apparatus. This hot cold tube apparatus contains two cylindrical glass tubes in it. The inner glass tube is heated internally up to 393 Kelvin temperature, while the outer tube is cooled up to the 195 Kelvin temperature. On heating in the internal tube, diborane decomposes and gives the tetraborane. As soon as this tetraborane comes outside in contact with the outer tube, it suddenly cools and changes into the tetraborane. Here the reaction is very much similar to the reaction or equation learnt in the first method. Now we go for the third preparation method. In this method, iododiborane is allowed to react with the sodium amalgam. Amalgam means the alloy of the mercury. So this reaction is very much similar to the Wurtz reaction. In Wurtz reaction, alkyl halides are allowed to react with the sodium metal in the presence of dry ether. There we get the alkanes due to the combination of the two alkyl groups. Here we get the tetraborane due to the combining of the two B2H5 units. So that is the similarity in both these reactions. Now we go for the study of the physical properties. Here this tetraborane is a colorless gas. Its melting point is minus 120 degrees centigrade and its boiling point is 18 degrees centigrade. And we know very well that the normal room temperature is 25 degrees centigrade. That means under normal room temperature, this tetraborane compound exists as a gas. The pure form of the tetraborane is not inflammable, but impure tetraborane is spontaneously inflammable. That means it burns on its own. Next we go for the thermal stability. Here, this tetraborane rapidly undergoes decomposition at 298 Kelvin temperature, and its properties or stability is not completely investigated till now. And next we go for the action with water. When this one tetraborane is heated with water, it undergoes hydrolysis in 24 hours. Next we go for the reaction with Lewis bases. Lewis bases are the substances that donate lone electron pairs. So here this tetraborane reacts with the Lewis bases and itself acts as the Lewis acid like that of the diborane. Tetraborane reacts with the hard Lewis bases like ammonia and hydroxide ions and itself breaks into the either cations or into the anions. But in the presence of the ammonia and hydroxide ion, it forms complex cations as well as the complex anions. In these reactions, boron undergoes disproportionation. Tetraborane reacts with the larger Lewis bases like tertiary amines, ethers, and thioethers. And as tetraborane behaves as the Lewis acid, it reacts with these Lewis bases like tertiary amines, ethers, and thioethers and form complex compounds. Otherwise, it may form tetraborane due to the combination of the two BH3 units. These reactions are very easy to write. Here in these reactions, tetraborane breaks into the BH3 and B3H7 units. B3H7 and BH3 units act as Lewis acids. Here, BH3 units combines either with the Lewis bases or combine among themselves to give the diborane, but whereas the B3H7 units definitely combine with the Lewis bases and form the complex compounds. Now we go for the reaction with CO. CO means carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide also acts as the Lewis base. In the carbon monoxide, one lone electron pair is there on the carbon and one lone electron pair is there on the oxygen atom. So here this carbon monoxide reacts with the tetraborane from the side of the carbon and forms a complex compound along with the release of the hydrogen gas. Now we go for the discussion of the structure of the tetraborane. The tetraborane has the octahedron structure. In octahedron structure, we have the 6 vertices and 6 atoms occupy the 6 vertices. But whereas in the tetraborane, we have the only 4 boron atoms. These 4 boron atoms occupy the 4 vertices and the 2 points or 2 vertices which lie on the plane are unoccupied in this case. So that's why this structure is known as the distorted tetrahedron structure. The tetraborane has to be represented as shown in this picture. But in some books, the structure of the tetraborane is represented like this also. Now let us know the types of bonds that are present in the tetraborane. Here, tetraborane contains 3 types of bonds in it. First one of them is the BHP bonds. The number of the BHP bonds is 4. These are banana bonds or tau bonds are 3-centered 2-electron bonds. And tetraborane has only one BB bond. This BB bond is a 2-centered 2-electron bond or a normal covalent bond. And tetraborane also has 6 BH bonds. These BH bonds are also normal covalent bonds or 2-centered 2-electron bonds. So on the whole, in the tetraborane we have the 11 bonds. 11 bonds. Now we go for the study of the preparation, properties and structure of the pentaborane 9. Pentaborane 9 formula is B5H9. Now we go for the preparation of the pentaborane. Pentaborane is prepared by circulating a mixture of diborane and hydrogen gas through a glass tube which is maintained at 525 Kelvin temperature. Now we go for the properties of the pentaborane. Pentaborane is a toxic liquid at room temperature. Its melting point is 46.8 degrees centigrade and boiling point is 60 degrees centigrade. The normal room temperature is 25 degrees centigrade. As the melting point of the pentaborane is more than the room temperature, it exists as the liquid at room temperature. Now we go for the action with air. It is spontaneously flammable, that means burns spontaneously and detonates whenever it comes in contact with the air. Pentaborane is stable up to 298 Kelvin temperature and it starts slowly decomposing at 425 Kelvin temperature. Now we go for the action with water. Here it is resistant to hydrolysis by water, with which it is immiscible and gets hydrolyzed only on heating. When pentaborane 9 is subjected to the silent electric discharge, pentaborane decomposes to give the decaborane 16. And during this decomposition, it releases the hydrogen gas. Next, we go for the reaction with acetylene. Acetylene formula is C2H2. And when diborane is subjected to the reaction with the acetylene at about the elevated temperature, that is 765 Kelvin temperature, it gives the chlorocarboranes. Carboranes are the compounds derived from the borates. If two or more boron atoms from the boranes are replaced with the carbon atoms, then we get the carboranes. Next reaction is the reaction with alkenes. Here pentaborane 9 reacts with the alkenes and gives the alkyl boranes. This reaction is very much similar to the reaction of the diborane with the alkenes. In that reaction also we get the alkyl boranes, and we have already learned that alkyl boranes give the different products like alcohols, aldehydes and ketones, and carboxylic acids on reaction with the different reagents. So we can use this pentaborane as an intermediate substance to prepare many organic compounds. Next we go for the reaction with diborane. Pentaborane reacts with diborane and forms decaborane 14 B10H14. During this reaction, it releases the hydrogen gas also. Now we discuss about the structure of the pentaborane 9. Here in this picture we can see the structure of the pentaborane 9, and this structure is called as the square pyramid structure. In the square pyramid structure, four atoms lie in one plane and another atom lie above the plane. So here these five vertices are occupied by the boron atoms in this pentaborane 9. Now we discuss about the different types of bonds that are present in the pentaborane 9. Pentaborane 9 contains four types of bonds in it. Here, first one of them are BHP bonds. The number of the BHP bonds present in the pentaborane is 4. Here, BHP bonds are banana bonds or tau bonds, or these are also known as 3-centered 2-electron bonds. And pentaborane 9 has one BBB bond. This is also a banana bond or tau bond or 3-centered 2-electron bond. Pentaborane 9 has 2 BB bonds and 5 BH bonds. These BB and BH bonds are normal covalent bonds or 2-centered 2-electron bonds. On the whole, in the pentaborane we have 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5. That means 12 bonds in pentaborane 9.